What's up YouTube? Today we gonna be watching how Lisa changed into a new woman.
I'm a new woman. Rev up my aura. You're gonna wrap your aura up. Thank you for watching us. Let's go on
Yeah.
with Lisa. Since I think
like she's just flaunting her money and power.
I really
Is
do.
Lisa even a K-pop idol anymore? His music is all about bragging. Like she's just flaunting her money.
That's what people saying, right? I really think new woman meant a different meaning for Lisa.
Money and power. Is Lisa even a K-pop idol anymore? So Lisa, you know her, you love her. She's been rocking the K-pop world since day one. But we all know Lisa isn't just the same girl who debuted with Blackpink all those years ago. She's evolved into a confident powerhouse of an artist who's redefining herself in 2024. And today, we're diving deep into this glow up and how Lisa's transition into a new woman has been nothing short of iconic when it comes to transitioning from a young K-pop idol to an adult artist. It's not always smooth sailing. Let's rewind a bit. Back in the day, Lisa was the baby of Blackpink, the matinee with the killer dance moves and that sweet youthful charm. But even then you could see the potential. She had that it factor that made you want to watch her every move, whether she was on stage or just goofing around. She was 19, not technically underage, but still really young. And back then, the hate was real. People were saying all sorts of things like, she's trying too hard to act cute, or she's not being herself. It's like they couldn't accept that she was still figuring out who she was in the
That dude
spotlight.
wrote that comment and said her lap slapped them.
And honestly, Lisa did get pushed into this very feminine idol image at first. You know, like a lot of female idols are. But here's the thing, Lisa's always had that tomboy energy. She's admitted it herself in
I'm like, I'm kind of tomboy too. I'm not that like sweet, like girl.
And you can totally see it if you look at her trainee days or even after that initial rookie period. Over time though, you can see a shift. Her style changed, her confidence grew, and she started embracing her true self as she matured as an artist. It wasn't an overnight thing. It was a gradual process. And if you've seen my detailed video on her journey, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
What is it?
But yeah, Lisa didn't just have to deal with the typical idol pressures. She also faced a ton of criticism about her race, received death threats, and dealt with mistreatment from YG.
That's fucking crazy though. Just because of race?
Despite all of that, she slowly but surely started being herself more and more. It's like she took all those negative experiences and used them to fuel her growth,
Wow.
both as a person and as an artist. Now, let's talk about something that's been buzzing online. You've probably seen it too. Some people say Lisa's music is all about bragging, like she's just flaunting her money and power. Her songs Money, La Lisa, and now Rockstar are filled with lyrics that talk big. And yeah, they definitely have that boss energy. But is that really all there is to it? First off, let's remember that Lisa is a rapper. And if there's one thing rap is known for, it's flaunting. In the rap world, it's not just about flexing, it's about telling your story, showing where you came from, and owning your success. Rap has always been a genre where artists express their rise to the top, their struggles and their victories in the most unapologetic way possible. For Lisa, it's no different. She's claiming her place, letting the world know that she's made it.
The fact that she won VMAs with the 2 songs she produced.
But it's not just about showing off, it's about empowerment. It's her way of saying, I've worked hard, I've earned this, and I'm going to celebrate it. And honestly, in an industry where idols are often expected to stay modest and reserved, Lisa's confidence is refreshing. So yeah, while she might be flexing, it's not just about the money or power, it's about embracing who she is, where she comes from, and where she's going. And that's Lisa's music. Of course, it's okay if her style isn't everyone's cup of tea. One of the biggest shifts in Lisa's career is how she's taken her game globally. She always had a huge international fan base.
I really
She's
felt
not
her
got
biggest interest was always up and going international beside the K-pop things that she does.
That on the Western market. Like, she's not just dipping her toes in the water, she's diving headfirst. This move was front and center when she performed at the Crazy Horse Show in Paris. A bold and prestigious venue that's all
Wow.
about mature, provocative art. Her performance there showed she wasn't just sticking to the traditional K-pop idol playbook. She was ready to explore and express herself in new ways that hit on a global level. But with bold moves come bold reactions. Some fans loved seeing this more confident and daring side of her, while others weren't as thrilled, firing off hate comments. Lisa's definitely going global now. She killed it at La Gala de Pieces, dropped hits like Rockstar and Money in English, and teamed up with Rosalia. She's even hinted at collabs with Tyla and signed with RCA.
If this style of collab happen, there's gonna be a badass song, and I can't wait for this collab to happen.
Records. Plus, she snagged a place in Beverly Hills. I've been seeing these online debates popping up all year about whether Lisa is even a K-pop idol anymore. First, there was a whole thing before Rockstar dropped people saying Lisa isn't promoting in Korea anymore. But then she shuts that down with a pop-up event in Korea right after the release, and then came the VMA nominations.
I
Lisa
think she's
snagged
doing a
on
lot
for
of
Best
K-pop.
K-pop, Best Choreography, Best Art Direction, and Best Editing with Rockstar. Jungkook's in there with 2 nominations, and you've got New Jeans and Stray Kids in the mix too. But that Best K-pop nomination, yeah, that's got everyone talking. People are saying her solo career is heading in a whole different direction. Rockstar is in English. She signed with RCA Records, which is based in the US. And her recent moves are all about blowing up in the West, not so much about staying in South Korea. So now fans are like, does a K-pop label even fit her anymore? If she keeps dropping English tracks and focusing on the global scene, should we still be calling her K-pop? A lot of her achievements still get tagged with K-pop, but her vibe says otherwise. One person even wrote, do you still call Lisa's Rockstar a K-pop release? If she keeps dropping full-on English songs, are we still putting her in the K-pop category? Most of her achievements are like fastest female K-pop idol to hit 50 million streams, or fastest female K-pop idol in 2024. But does that tag
really
fit
think she has a
anymore?
lot of
Yeah,
international
she's
fans.
part of Blackpink, but her solo stuff is under her own company, Loud and RCA Records, both based in the US. Her songs are in English. She hasn't been promoting in South Korea, and none of her moves suggest she's focusing on SK, except when she's with the group. So does the K-pop tag really fit her? And if any other idol does what she's doing, moving away from South Korean promos or the market, do we still label them K-pop? I saw a similar conversation happening in K-pop forums too. One user wrote, she's dating the heir of the richest man in the world, has her own company, traveling all over the world to enjoy concerts, and all the other members are pursuing their individual careers. She has no reason to go back to a country that never appreciated
That's her own
her,
life.
scammed her, and critiqued her personal choices. If Blackpink do reunite, they can have a massive, more profitable concert overseas.
I mean, Blackpink are still together, right? So they did their contact, they're just doing solo stuff.
I don't think Lisa hates Korea as much as people hate it for her. If she's not in Korea that frequently, it's for the simple fact that she doesn't, and never has worked for any Korean brands or magazines. She still has plenty of friends that will probably see her visiting frequently and more freely. We really don't know her opinion on Koreans or how she felt she was treated, to be honest. I want to correct this person. Lisa has been on the covers of Korean magazines like Bizarre Korea 2023, and she modeled Celine for W Korea last year, and in 2019, she was a global ambassador for a Korean cosmetics brand, Moonshot. Someone wrote, curious, what roots does she have there anymore? Also, I assumed her solo label was registered in SK itself, but I realize that's only an assumption. She's never been a fan of Korea, just a means to an end. So, last time I talked about Korea and racism on the channel, some people labeled me and my channel as Korea hater. But honestly,
That's crazy, bro. Bro, you just saying facts that are researched and they're saying.
I was just shining a light on real issues. Let's not jump to conclusions that Lisa hates Korea. That's a pretty unfair and problematic assumption. Lisa's Thai, and she worked and trained in Korea to become the global superstar she is
She grew up
today.
there.
She has deep roots in Korea and seems super grateful for it. It's clear she appreciates everything Korea has done for her, so let's keep that in mind. And that's why Lisa still holds the K-pop star title. Her solo career is just kicking off this year, so the K-pop label might stick around for a while. Plus, Lisa isn't trying to be a white or Western star. She's staying true to her roots. Even with Rockstar, there are tons of Thai cultural elements from the the streets of Bangkok to Thai trans influencers. I know Lisa's fans are frustrated by how she's been mistreated. But that doesn't mean you should hate on the whole country or its people. Her fandom Lele has gotten a bit of a bad rep for being toxic, which honestly deserves its own video. But let's keep the focus on the real issues without spreading negativity. Moving on, there's more to look forward to, like White Lotus, Lisa's acting debut, which I'm super hyped about. Not only because it's Lisa.
Oh, she's taking part in a movie?
Wow.
My God.
Oh my god.
Paradise, no, with Kate.
But I'm also a huge fan of the show itself. And
Damn,
will
Lisa
likely
making
arrive in
moves.
2025. And then there's her performance at the 2024 Global Citizen Festival, which marks her first
Yo, what's the date of this though? Global Citizen?
solo festival gig. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff ahead. Lisa's choices and her solo work, but not just songs or roles, they're statements. Statements that scream, I'm here, I'm powerful. And I know exactly who I am. She's giving us a side of her that's fierce, bold, and totally unapologetic. That's it for today. Let me know your thoughts. Did you hate anything about the video? Got any complaints? Drop them in the comments and
Tell us as well what you think about this in the comments. Pretty interesting video. I think Lisa always, like she's always gonna be labeled as a K-pop star because she grew from there, took her own route from there and stuff. I know whatever she has become, she's always looked to me like a person who always tries to preach and reach more and more stuff because that's who she is. She's a competitive and somebody who loves music, and she's gonna just overtake what she has, especially going international with some of her songs, which I think are really great, and help the other Korean K-pop idols as well.
I would say no matter what Lisa does or she doesn't do, people are always gonna talk because she's that big. And you cannot stop people from talking. Everybody has the right to say what they think and stuff. But I would say some parts, maybe, I think that was right, some of it not, of course, everybody thinks different. But as long as Lisa performs with Blackpink, she's gonna be 100% a K-pop star because that's where Blackpink came from. It was a K-pop group. Even if they are not under YG or whatever it happens, they are still gonna be K-pop.
She's still announcing like pop-ups and stuff like that in places in Asia and stuff here.
Yeah.
But if we talk about Rockstar, there is no point to say that song is K-pop because it doesn't have really nothing K-pop in it. But if she just does like one or two songs or solo songs to go international, at the same time she does still Blackpink, she's still gonna be a K-pop star.
I think Rockstar has K-pop be like the way the video was made is kind of K-pop.
Yeah, but imagine, bro, a lot of people talking about you, a lot about things, and then getting through
Yeah, she's just stuff.
this stuff like Lisa. Come on, it's not easy.
Like we've seen Lisa's documentary as well. Her journey
Yeah.
wasn't easy at all. Like nobody allowed to speak English in her and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
sure.
I think she has made her own way in life, like reaching such great things, and I can use it in her song and stuff like that. But this was the Lisa Change New Woman. Hope you like it and see y'all on the next one.